This is where civilizations stop being worth saving, not when they're poor, not when they're weak, but when grown men start sexualizing, exploiting, or abusing children, and instead of immediate unified outrage, you get silence, excuses, power games, or people trying to blur the line. Let's say it clearly so nobody can hide behind soft language. Pedophilia, adults engaging in sexual acts with children, grooming them, trafficking them, or protecting those who do, is not a mistake, not a kink, not a gray area. It is one of the clearest markers of a civilization in moral freefall. And history doesn't whisper about this, it screams it. Empires don't just collapse because of enemies outside, they collapse because something inside them breaks. Rome didn't fall at its peak strength. It fell after it rotted, after power became indulgence, indulgence became perversion, and perversion became normalized among people who thought they were untouchable. When a society gets so bored, so numb, so corrupted by its own comfort that it starts violating its own children, that's not decadence, that's decay. That's a system that has lost its soul. Because once you cross that line, everything else follows like clockwork. You cannot have a class of people exploiting children and still have a functioning system. Why? Because those people become blackmail risks. They become compromised. They become controllable. And now your leaders aren't making decisions for the nation. They're making decisions to protect their secrets. That's how you get corruption that never gets prosecuted. That's how you get elites protecting each other. That's how you get truth buried, justice delayed, and entire institutions turning into shields for predators. It's not random, it's a pattern. And here's the part people don't want to say out loud. A nation that fails to protect its children forfeits its moral authority to exist as a civilized society. Period. You can have money, weapons, influence, technology. None of it matters if the most innocent are being exploited while the powerful look the other way or worse, participate. That's not progress. That's not freedom. That's a collapsing empire wearing a modern mask. So no, this is not something we soften, debate into oblivion, or tiptoe around to protect feelings or reputations. This is where the line has to be absolute and immovable. No loopholes, no but he's important, no but she's powerful, no, but what about politics? No. If a society tolerates or protects child exploitation in any form, sexual abuse, trafficking, grooming, or networks that enable it, it is actively digging its own grave. Because history has already shown us how this ends, not with one